Hi, I'm Mike Garrity. I'm here with Dr. Dustin Nelson. Welcome to Brosé. Just a couple of bros drinking rosé and talking fitness. Cheers. Cheers.
It's nice and dry. I got grapefruit in there, a little apple.
I like that it's cold. Something that's been on my to-do list for like 4 years now is to learn how to meditate. I read up on Charles Poliquin, and that's something he said, that every successful person he's ever met meditates on a daily basis. But I really don't want to.
Most people, when they go into meditate, I think that there's this idea that it's some ethereal shake a dead chicken over your head, like you have to get to some transcendental plane and talk to your ancestors. But in reality, it's just biology. You want to know why this works? We spend all day taking shallow breath. We're tense, okay? We're in that sympathetic mode of our nervous system where it's fight or flight. And this is a good thing. I have to be always ready to either fight something that's coming at me or run away from it. But the reason that every single one of us would benefit from meditation is because you shift your nervous system for that fight or flight to the rest and relax, okay? We don't need to get into the details of all the mechanics of all the things that happen there. But just suffice it to say that when you take that long inhalation, it signals, I don't know, a mythical elf down there who just takes a crank and just slowly moves you from, I'm pain, I'm tweaked, it's my sympathetic nervous system, and I'm going to shift that dial down to, I'm going to shut him down now, and I'm going to relax him. And that puts you into sleep mode. That's what you're doing. You're just moving the crank manually.
But why? Why flip that switch?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's nice to relax, but is that just why? Just to relax?
Physiologically, when you exist under that state of stress for a long period of time, yeah, it creates catabolic environments, it increases oxidation, it disrupts sleep, it lowers testosterone levels, has a negative effect on the cardiovascular system, your ability to digest and assimilate, because when you're under states of stress like that, you can't digest food. It makes it difficult for you to have regulatory systems of your blood sugar work, where you take secondary digestion and move sugar into your blood and into the cell, which is how it creates energy, that ATP, which powers the viscera, so all of your organ systems work, and then also supplies your ability to transition your brain waves so that you can move from that gamma that you're in all the time to the beta, alpha, theta, delta, which is the deep sleep. Repair all those systems that were working all day long so that when you wake up a stressed out little cucumber the next day, you're ready and have the energy and the visceral protection to attack the world again. Just breathe. How do you feel?
Oddly enough, I'm rather relaxed. God damn it.
You meditated, man. Nicely done.
You're a good friend. All right, we're moving on to the question and answer portion of the shoe. Okay, question number 1 for Dr. Dustin, my friend, for sure my friend, 100%. Before we get started, Dustin, is there anything you want to say?
Let's take some questions, brother.
Yeah, let's do it. Number 1. Can Dr. Dustin please give suggestions on home workouts using only a 15-pound short hair kitty cat?
Was the short hair important in there? Or?
You're the expert, my man. You tell me.
I mean, they're majestic. They're beautiful. They're expensive.
God, do I know it?
Okay, if all I had was a 15-pound, I can't believe I'm answering this question. If all you've got is a 15-pound short-haired kitty cat, then what you want to do is lift with a lot of density, meaning you do a lot of movement in a very short period of time. And so one of the most metabolically appropriate moves you can do is the squat. And you want to, especially if you're a beginner, want to elevate your heel on a squat, because that's going to put us in a position where we can safely now drop deeper into the squat. Put your hamstrings to your calves, slow eccentric squats with your heels elevated is the way to go if you don't have a lot of weight.
Okay, sounds good. My answer is don't be a weirdo, get a dog. Next question. How do I get strong enough to punch like a shotgun? Not a very specific question. I mean, are we talking side by side, over and under, 12 gauge, 20 gauge? 1 gauge, those exist, but they're hard to find. We talking bird shot, we talking lead,
No one's
steel,
ever
we doing
talking bird
slugs?
shot when it comes to like punching power.
Okay, narrow it down. How do I punch hard, I guess?
Okay, this is going to sound counterintuitive, but as it turns out, the way to accelerate your punching speed is by strengthening the muscles that would actually slow your punch down. So the retraction or the pull back muscles are what you have to strengthen. So the external rotators of the shoulder cuff.
Wait, you can only punch as hard as you're able to slow down?
Yeah, that's correct. And your brain protects you from hurting yourself because it knows you're not strong enough to slow down the punch.
So if my brain didn't stop me, I could punch my arm out of my socket.
Yeah, conceivably, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, we're all done with questions. But Dustin, I wanted to give you something.
Oh.
Thank you for watching Brosé, and remember, drink responsibly and lift like nobody's watching. The face doesn't look like you so much, but the body's exact.